Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Friday, the 3rd of February. The euro fell after China released worse than expected non-manufacturing PMI figures. After the German Chancellor's visit to China, the Chinese Premier said that China is considering a greater involvement in the EFSF and ESF channels. A successful bond auction from Spain helped the euro after Spanish bond yields fell below 5%. And against the greenback, the single currency fell to 130.85 and later rebounded to 131.86. Versus the Swiss franc, the single currency edged higher today to 120.60 after the Swiss National Bank chairman said that the central bank is ready to act in order to defend the cap of 120 francs to the euro. The US dollar appears softer today as the market is expecting the US non-farm payroll data. Investors expect data to show that the US economy created 150,000 jobs in January, down from the previous month's 200,000. The unemployment rate is expected to remain unchanged at 8.5%. Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke testified before the House Budget Committee yesterday, and his dovish tone weighed on the greenback. He said that the economy has shown some signs of improvement, but the pace still remains frustratingly slow, adding more on speculation for a third round of quantitative easing. Versus the Japanese yen, the dollar is still hovering above the key level, falling as low as 76.04, and with US jobs data due later today, concerns for an intervention by the Bank of Japan are heightened. The Australian dollar dropped against the greenback today after poor data from Australia's largest trade partner, China. China's non-manufacturing PMI dipped more than expected in January, weighing on demand for riskier assets. The pair rose to 106.71 from 107.56 trading yesterday. Looking at commodities, we saw oil prices fall sharply to $95.40 a barrel from $97.95, a decline of 2.6%. Gold edged higher to $1,761 an ounce from $1,741.10, and silver also edged higher to $33.38 an ounce from $33.45. Now let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot points at 130.90 with a preference to enter into long positions at 130.90. The dollar-yen pivot points at 76.40 with a preference to enter into short positions at 76.40. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 106.65 with a preference to enter into long positions at 106.65. The sterling dollar pivot points at 157.80 with a preference to enter into long positions at 157.80. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 100.10 with a preference to enter into short positions at 100.10. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 97.55 with a preference to enter into short positions at 97.55. The gold pivot point is at 1740 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1740. And the silver pivot point is at 33.45 with a preference to enter into long positions at 33.45. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. On the calendar, the market movers are the EU retail sales forecast to gain 0.3%. Canadian unemployment rate forecast to remain unchanged at 7.5%. US non-farm payrolls forecast to fall to 150,000. US unemployment rate forecast to remain unchanged at 8.5%. US factory orders forecast to gain 1.5%. And US ISM non-manufacturing forecast to rise to 53.3. Now on to equities. In Europe, they were positive, with the FTSE up 0.09, the DAX up 0.59, and the CAC up 0.27%. In the US, they were mixed, with the SP 500 up 0.11%, and the Dow was down 0.09%. In Asia, at the time of writing, the Nikkei was down 0.51%, and the Hang Seng was up 0.09%. It's been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andre from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good weekend.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.